You might think you know She-Ra, but here are 12 facts you may not have known about the Princess of Power. She-Ra debuted in the March 22, 1985 theatrical film The Secret of the Sword, which was later broken up into the first 5 episodes of the series, retitled The Sword of She-Ra. The series lasted for 98 episodes over 2 seasons, ending with Swifty's baby on December 5, 1986. She-Ra was developed as a collaboration between toymaker Mattel and animator Filmation, who had previously worked together on He-Man. She-Ra was meant to appeal to girls the way He-Man did to boys, and to bridge the gap between fashion toys like Barbie with stylable hair and clothes, and fantasy toys with exciting storylines. As a result, many stores were confused about where to stock She-Ra toys. Should she go with Barbies or with action figures? This was ultimately decided on a store-by-store basis, and this trouble didn't seem to have mattered. The She-Ra toy line was a success, and long outlasted the cartoon. One of the early suggestions for She-Ra's name was She-Ro, a play on hero, which had been a potential name for He-Man. However, the producers didn't think the name was feminine enough, so the name was changed to She-Ra, as a reference to the Egyptian sun god Ra. She-Ra's real name was originally going to be Eve instead of Adora, a nod to He-Man's real name being Adam. But this was changed when they realized those were weird names for twins. Additionally, Hordak was at one point called Reaper, and Glimmer was originally called Shimmer, but this was too hard for the actors to say. The original intent was for Catra to be the primary villain of the series, as was reflected in the mini-comics included with the She-Ra toys. However, Mattel had already developed Hordak and the Horde toys for the Masters of the Universe line, even though the show had just been cancelled. As a result, Hordak became the main villain for She-Ra. The He-Man toy line was created to try and compete with Star Wars, but She-Ra shows an even greater Star Wars influence, with She-Ra being a princess who is the long-lost sister of the main hero, leading a rebellion against an evil galactic empire. As with the He-Man series, a large number of voices in the She-Ra series were provided by producer Lou Scheimer, including Swiftwind, Cowl, Mantenna, and Leech. Also like He-Man, many episodes in the first season were written by J. Michael Straczynski, who would later create Babylon 5 and write many comics, including Spider-Man and Superman. While He-Man's sword is the Sword of Power, She-Ra's very similar looking sword is the Sword of Protection, which can shoot beams of energy and also transform into whatever tool She-Ra needs, including a parachute. Adora uses the sword to trigger her transformation into She-Ra by saying, "For the honor of Grayskull." Perhaps She-Ra's most direct competitor on the toy market was Golden Girl and the Guardian of the Gemstones, a line of warrior women from manufacturer Galoob. It did not have nearly the success of She-Ra, probably because it lacked a tie-in cartoon and connection to the already popular He-Man. As with the He-Man toy line, the She-Ra toys included mini-comics that filled in the characters' backstories. An updated origin for She-Ra was included in DC Comics' Masters of the Universe #8 from 2012, after which She-Ra appeared in the regular Masters of the Universe series. Hordak got a really cool origin issue in 2013's Masters of the Universe Origin of Hordak #1. She-Ra was originally slated to appear in the 1987 live-action Masters of the Universe film, but was cut as the director decided the focus should be on He-Man in the first film, with the intention of introducing She-Ra in the sequel, which was, of course, never made. That's it for this episode of You Think You Know Cartoons. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Comics Alliance for more cartoon facts, and check out comicsalliance.com for more cartoon awesomeness.